Hi, welcome to Schulte Sweetie's Homeschool YouTube channel. My name is Stephanie and I'm a mom of 3 girls ages 13, 9, and 6. So I have been mentioning pretty much all summer that we are going on a big trip and the time has come. So I thought I would do a quick video of things that I'm kind of prepping for my girls because we will be in the car a whole lot. This is probably our biggest trip we've ever taken with kids. We usually do about 5 or 6 hours in the car, so this is gonna be a long haul. We are in the Midwest and we are going to like Rocky Mountain National Park, Arches, Grand Tetons, Yellowstone, coming back through the Badlands. We are driving and we are towing our pop-up camper and camping along the way. So we have 3 girls and a okay size SUV, but we will be limited on space because we will need to be packing our clothes and coolers and food and all sorts of things. So I have tried to like make things compact, but I want to keep things that they I've been trying to like come up with ideas of things that can keep them occupied a little bit. I am not one that can be super organized and think of like surprises to give them at certain hours. Props to you moms that can do that. I know I would forget it, or I have so much other things to worry about right now than to do that. I might have like some candy here and there, I think, to give them as a special treat in the car. But I think we will just kind of give them their bags and let them have at it. So this video is all about things that I am doing to like help them in the car keep occupied. So they each have an iPad. I know we are not screen-free people, and so I'm going to let them be on their screens some. My middle daughter does get car sick sometimes, so she likely won't be on the screen too much. So they'll have books if they want them. My middle daughter especially loves listening to audiobooks from the library, so we'll probably go to the library this week and get a couple of those read to me audiobooks. And let's see, they do have like, I got them from Target in the dollar spot, like they have these drawing pads. I gotta find them still because they got them a couple months ago, so I'm gonna have to find those in our house somewhere. But some of the other things that I have, well, first of all, one of my good friends, she travels a lot and she likes to get things here and there for my girls, and so she got each of them a bag like this, and she gave them a bundle of things. So she gave them like a little journal, so I'm hoping that I can get them to journal in here. We'll see about like the trip. A little notepad, some scratch art, here's a sticker book, some like coloring sheets, and like a highlights puzzle book, plus like a little magnetic like doll dress up thing, and then I think each of them a little toy and a pen. So she went and did all of that, so like that was awesome because these are things that I know that they will use when they get bored. And this is not just, they might not just get bored like in the car, like maybe when we're setting up camp or sitting around in the evenings, they can pull these things out. So I also did a few things. So I showed this previously in an Usborne paper pie thing of these cards with the dry erase marker. I meant to find like those like the binder rings, but we don't have a Walmart that close to me, and I found these carabiners at Dollar Tree, and I just thought that will work. So I punched holes in all of these dry erase cards from paper pie, and I'm going to give especially the younger two, but maybe my oldest might like them too. I'm going to give them some of these cards and dry erase markers so they can use these. They're like just a little different activities that you can do on these and then erase them. So then there was a couple things. Our local half-price books is about a half-hour away, but it was going out of business, which is really sad because I love going there, but they had some things for 75% off, like, well, pretty much their whole store was. So I found this book and I think I'm going to take it with us. This is Hey Ranger, Kids Ask Questions About Rocky Mountain National Park, which is one of the places we're going to. So it's kind of black and white in here. It almost makes me think it's almost like a coloring book, but it's not. So I was going to read this in the car, and then I found this word search book for kids 9 through 12. All of my girls like word searches here and there. So I got this book that they can kind of pass around and share, hopefully. I do have some other word searches in a future thing that I'm going to show you here. And then for my youngest, as you know, we're working on phonics. So I have this little dry erase book for her. I think I also might bring, we have a phonics like sticker book that like kind of like the count by color by number, but the stickers, and it's a phonics one, so I might bring that as well. And along the lines of phonics, I also found this in like some sort of printable that I had. I don't even know where it came from, but these are like phonics cards. I printed them out, and I am going to probably laminate them, and I'm going to put them on like a ring or a carabiner as well. And maybe go through these as well in the car, because I mean, what else are we gonna do for hours upon hours? And then I got these little Dollar Tree containers. I don't know if they're like soap dishes, but I saw people put like crayons in them, so I put some crayons in these for my girls, partly because so I also did a binder, and each of them will have a binder and like this little pencil pouch, but I know like crayons take up a lot of space, and so I'm just kind of putting just a few things in their pencil pouches to not overflow these. So what I did, I got the binders from Dollar Tree. They were in the school section, and I printed off some different pages. So this is from The Little Cup, and these are national park pages. And kind of goes through. So we're going to like Arches, Badlands, Grand Teton, and Yellowstone, and Rocky Mountain. So these are like, they tell the location, when they were established, and you're supposed to put your visit date, number of days you were at the park, and your reflections of the park, and then they can draw a picture of the park. So a little journaling kind of thing there. Figured if they don't journal in their little notebooks, they can do that. Then I found another pack of printables, and this says prepared by the Camper Champ. I will try to link things down below if I can find it. So there's just like some like alphabet, object hunt, and the American States word search, counting cars, road trip I spy, road trip maze. We got spot the difference here. And I put these pages pretty much in all of them. State capitals, word scramble. Now my youngest will probably need help with this. Would you rather in here. And then road trip bingo. And each of them have a different little board. So that was in one like printable thing that I got. Then I found some different things. This is from Miniature Masterminds. That is one of the resources that I have talked about that is free. And so I found this little map, so it just has the initials or the abbreviations for the states on there, so they can color like the states that they go through. Next thing I did was I went ahead and did printables of each state that we are going through. So I've kind of flipped through to like the middle. So Colorado is one of the states, but I did them in order. So like from where we are starting to like all the states that we plan to go through for like our travels. So Colorado is one of them, and these are pages that I found in the Thinking Tree journal. I have a PDF version of it, and I will link the website down below if you want to purchase that. But this is Colorado, and so it has, I just did just a few pages from this book. So check this box once you visited this state. There's a map you're supposed to color in, and then type it or write in some different things about Colorado there. What do you want to do in Colorado is one of the pages, and then a write or draw. So that has like current events, what to see, draw the flag, famous quote, draw a monument, popular foods. I'm also hoping to maybe get a United States book from the library. I thought I had some. I don't have really great ones, so I'm hoping that I can get one before we go to have in the car as well. And then this is from Miniature Masterminds again. So this is more like maybe for little kids, but I just gave it to everybody. And that talks about a little about the state history, and then what's the flower, capital city abbreviation. You have the Colorado flag here. It says color the state, so it's just a square, and tracing that. So these are definitely for like lower elementaries, but I'll be fine. And then here's a coloring sheet, and then there's like let's learn about Colorado. So in some ways, even if I don't find a state book to bring with us, if I don't manage to get to the library, they'll have this to read through as well. I also have Road Trip USA. I bought it years ago for my kids. We have actually not gone through it all the way, but I will link that down below. So I went through and printed off a couple pages from that for each state. So this one is just kind of like all about the state. And then this one is design your postcard. So I thought these pages would be hopefully a little bit fun for them to do in the car. So we shall see. And then I also went through, I had some different things like color sheets, color by number. These are I don't even know where I got these from, but I printed these off for my youngest, and then I have some word searches for her, and this is from Coloring Squared. So I went through and printed a bunch of these probably a year or two ago, and I just kind of keep them on hand, and so I thought this would be the perfect time for these Coloring Squared. So that's pretty much what I did for my middle two, or my younger two, and then for my oldest, I printed off a few more like Sudokus in case she wants to do some of those. She likes those usually. So I printed those off for her. I also have some like multiplication practice books and stuff that I got from like Paper Pie and Usborne. So I might bring those for my middle as well to like, oh, maybe you want to do one of these today. So that is what we have planned for our trip. Hopefully it'll keep them busy enough that they're not complaining that they're in the car for so long. So let me know if you have any other suggestions or tips. I don't have a lot more time to prepare for this trip, but I would love some more suggestions in case we need a few more things along the way. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll talk to you later.